It's time for another art activity with Miss Bodine.
Hello and good morning, Kipsters. It's Miss Bodine. So I'm just sitting here today thinking about how this is my favorite week of the year, the week that has Earth Day in it, and how I really wish we could be together to make some art and learn a little bit about how to keep our Earth safe, stop pollution, use less, create less waste, keep our oceans clean. All that stuff is interesting to me, and I know you guys really love learning about it. So actually, the 2 art activities we do this week are going to have everything to do with Earth Day and how to keep our Earth safe, and maybe you could help Miss Bodine out by teaching some people that you maybe call on the phone or people that you know all about Earth Day so that we can still celebrate it together on Wednesday. But before we do, I have a shout out.
This shout out is for Jessica and Brandon Nolan, who worked together with their mom on our World of Hearts project. They decorated their window with so many beautiful hearts. I love it.
All right, so for our first art activity, I'm so excited about this one. This is an art activity where we're gonna get up, we're gonna go get some fresh air, and we're going to make something called land art. What is land art?
Land art, also called environmental art, is the perfect type of art to learn about for Earth Week. Land art only uses natural materials, so you might think of them with me. Rocks, sticks, leaves, ice, anything you can find in nature. This means when the artist makes their artwork, they create no waste. Everything they use is from the earth and it stays on the earth. Lastly, land art displays the natural beauty of our earth and shows people why it's so important that we take care of it. Andy Goldsworthy is a British sculptor who specializes in land art. Here you can see a sculpture that he created using only sticks, his bare hands, and whatever he could find around him to make the sticks stick together. Andy has special rules for himself as an artist. One of them is that he cannot use anything that is man-made in his sculptures. So you won't find him using glue, using scissors, or using any tool to create his artwork other than his hands and what he can find in his environment. When making an artwork, Andy takes a photographer with him out into nature, creates an artwork with whatever he can find, and has his photographer take a picture of it. Then they both walk away, leaving the artwork there for other people to come see and to eventually be destroyed by the weather. Here are some incredible examples of artwork by Andy Goldsworthy. So the first step in this process is to get permission to go outside. Miss Bodine's an adult and she can go outside when she wants, but you need to make sure you have permission to go outside, especially during the coronavirus, and that you are with a trusted adult who can take you out to do this activity. You could do this in your backyard, you could go on a walk to the park. I am on my family's farm, so you see farm fields behind me. Right now I'm in our yard, and on the edge of this field, we have tons and tons of big, tall pine trees. And I knew that meant pine cones. So right now I'm gonna go collect a bunch of pine cones for my project. I'm also drinking out of a reusable glass jar. You can see the jar lids at the top. I bought this rubber insert and I'm using a metal straw. So I'm gonna work on this week only drinking from my reusable cup and not using any plastic water bottles or cups of any kind, and only using things I can reuse. That's also reducing. Yes. A few more pine cones and I should be good to go. All right, so I got my pine cones. You can use anything you want, like sticks or leaves, anything you find in nature, but I found pine cones. And so I found a nice little area by our sheep. Thought it would be fun to see if any of them want to come over and say hi. So I'm gonna rake it clean first, and then I'll just start my building and see what I can come up with. Just fun to let your creativity go.
Alright, there you have it. That was my version of land art. What I really loved was how the pine cones had beautiful textures and shadows and highlights in them when I made my heart. You don't have to make a heart. You could make a beautiful design. You could draw words with your nature materials. You can do whatever you like. I want to see the pictures of what you make, and I'd love to share them on my next video and give you a shout out. Have a good day, Kipsters!